Super. Okay, August 30th. By the way, today is September 13th. This is Robert at Custodian File. Thank you very much. Let's just jump on in here. This channel is about fast moving UAPs, very fast moving. Roughly 2,000 miles an hour with a corona silhouette of about 10 inches, no sonic boom, triggering the X and K band, and also leaving an audio click on your video. This is over Marina Del Rey, Los Angeles. This is tourism just coming in. I'm showing real time and then I'm slowing it down. I'm not going to do an interpolation. Interpolation is a copy and paste of each frame. I'm only saving those for like VIP helicopters, Apache, Blackhawks, fire department. Just really good ones. I can't do all of them. Not until somebody invents a software that can interpolate automatically, which probably will happen in a few years. But nevertheless, very predictable. It's the same spot over the sky. By the way, if you've been watching, then you know this is the exact same airspace over the sky with a radius of 500 feet. Essentially, you can do a countdown. These things just fly by. What are they doing? I have to assume they're reconning. They're reconning our aircraft, doing all kinds of data, just unimaginable. We can't even comprehend what they are recording, what they are writing down. Obviously, speed, fuel, communication, radio frequencies, occupation, mass, literally how many atoms are on that aircraft. I'm sure these guys are into counting atoms, literally. I mean, we work with what, 10 to the power 10 or 10 to the power up to 99. They probably deal with 10 to the power of 999, literally. They very likely are, that's their world of mathematics and physics, quantum computing. So yeah, they can count atoms. So they probably are into counting atoms on planets too. That's just how they roll. You can absolutely assume that. Okay, let's go to the next video. There's a lot to show you. Okay, super. Look at this, everyone. This is from a viewer. A viewer of mine found this. Just really want to thank everyone for putting in 100%. He's just watching the Twilight Zone, 1959. I believe the episode was called The Lonely, was the lady robot. This was recorded on site, Death Valley, California. So obviously the hottest place on earth, I can imagine. But nevertheless, this is at the end of the scene. This is actually, they're closing out the scene. And sure enough, he spots a dragon. I track it down. I copy the link. I send it to Daniel. I say, hey, do your best. This goes back 1959. I'm surprised the cameras were good enough to even see this. But, you know, those cinema cameras, they've always been of high quality. The lens, it really comes down to the lens. It's 24 frames, but nevertheless, I mean, this is pretty good for 1959 here. I really am very grateful, all of you who are putting the work in and you're finding this stuff. And it's, I think they've been around a really long time. And we have found video from 1943 and even Amelia Earhart, 1932. So basically, it's just as long as cameras have been around. But there it is. Look it up, the Twilight Zone. You know, ever get the chance, I always try to watch a little bit of that whenever I can. And the Outer Limits, you know, it's all good stuff. There it is. Thank you again for finding this. I would have never found this. It just would not have happened. All right, let's go to the next video. Okay, look at this. I found this video 5 or 6 years ago on the AHC channel. So what's going on? It's 2007, London. A couple of Air Force jets are flying around. They're chasing a dragon at 17,000 feet. It just so happens a ham operator was listening, recording, and writing everything down. So at the time they posted this 5 or 6 years, nobody really understood what was going on, what was being described. But now knowing what you know, yeah, they were chasing a dragon. I don't have the link. I've been looking for the link for the last 5 years. And I did record it, but I can't show you the video, even though under copyright laws I can, you know, it'd be problematic. So Nevertheless, this is what they were saying to one another. It looked like a bird. No, it looked like a rock. Well, 1 inch, and when you're looking at these things as dark as they are, they look like a rock, a dark rock. And, it's as simple as that. So if you think they're birds, I can tell you that 2 Air Force pilots at 17,000 feet, they were thinking the same thing, and they were wrong. They're not birds, and they're not rocks. They're not bugs at 17,000 feet. They're very fast-moving UAPs, and I call them dragons because I was thinking like some of you were thinking that they had to be a bug. And the only logical bug is a dragonfly. And for what it's worth, I was listening to a bug expert today. Bugs are disappearing from the planet. It's not, he said there are 20,000 species a year are disappearing. So just for what it's worth here, I get it. We're all on the same page. We want the truth. Just tell us the truth, no matter what the truth is. I mean, we're all good with that. Just tell us the truth. We can handle it. No big deal. Tell us, and then, we'll sit down, we'll go home, order a pizza, and watch cable or something. But we just want to know the truth. But just for what it's worth, if anybody, by some miracle, if anybody can find this link, please let me know. The AHC channel, 2007, London, 2 Air Force pilots chasing a dragon at 17,000 feet. No kidding, it looked like a rock to me. It's not a rock. Okay, let's go to the next. Okay, September 4th, not that long ago. Let's see, Channel 11, local news chopper cruising around the marina, and sure enough, I mean, it's pretty predictable. You fly over the marina, you're going to get tagged. He was hanging around. I don't know, it was like he was looking for a news story. It was kind of odd. As usual, the news people, it's really random. Look at this, there's Dragon 1. I think there were 2 dragons here. I think the other dragon's coming. News choppers are hard because they fly with their GPS turned off. I think just there's the other dragon. They just don't want to give away their location news story. It's such a competitive market that you don't want to tell your competitor where the news is at. So I figure that's what's going on. But nevertheless, so yeah, it's a matter of randomly looking out the windows. You get lucky, you turn on your camera, and they fly by. They just fly by all over the world, all over the country. The marinas is really easy to predict. Marina Del Rey. It's pretty straightforward. Of course, all helicopters get tagged, so it doesn't really look at that. Oh my, there were 2 side by side. Did you just see that? It wasn't, so it was a total of 3. Whoa, wow. Okay, there's one. That dragon took off to the left, and I think you keep watching the right, and I believe 2 more. They come in side by side. There they are. Look at that. What are they doing? Stereo reconning. They doing a 3D, a 4D image of this whole helicopter. Unbelievable. This is like serious technology. I'm starting to get a little jealous of these dragons. I got to tell you, I'd say just a little jealous. Like, whoa, who created this stuff? Who where are these things from? If they're from our future, I'm thinking at least 1,000 years. I'm impressed that the physicists, mathematicians, 1,000 years from now, the engineers, they can put something like this together. But nevertheless, share your thoughts with me. What do you think? What are we looking at here? Is it off planet, on planet? What are your instincts saying? Is it, or some of you are thinking, no, Robert, this is DARPA. This is a DARPA experiment that's gone bad. Who really knows? I can just tell you, I have thousands of videos, and they fly with all choppers. So if they're a DARPA experiment, see, the only problem is that they're flying up to the president's helicopter. So who in the country would be doing that? If it was a Pentagon experiment, who would be doing that? So That's the only problem with that theory. Nevertheless, and look, see how slow the blades are going? That's a really slow video here, but phenomenal. Just very, very impressive. Just a lucky day, September 4th, just a lucky day. Okay, I think that's going to do it for now. I'll leave it at that. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I do need your support, your likes. If you could reach out to some of the bigger channels, mention my name. You know, I could do that, but then they think I'm being biased, so they don't really respond that well. So actually, your voice is like 2,000% more powerful than mine. It's just how it is. What do they call that? Just word of mouth. Word of mouth is still the best advertising. If you say it, it's 2,000 times more powerful than I say it. So reach out, and who knows, if they invite me on, I'll let you know here. Okay, this is Robert from Custodian Files. Stay safe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.